I could take you places you ain't never been before. Baby, take a chance so you'll never ever.
Justin Bieber is one of the most recognizable names in modern music, a superstar whose rise to fame was as sudden as it was overwhelming. From a small-town boy uploading homemade videos on YouTube to becoming one of the biggest pop icons in the world, Bieber's journey has been extraordinary. Yet behind the screaming fans, platinum records, and glamorous lifestyle lies a darker story. Fame almost destroyed him, pushing him into a spiral of reckless behavior, emotional struggles, and personal battles that nearly cost him everything. To truly understand Bieber's story, one must look at how fame shaped his life from childhood, the pressures of global stardom, the scandals that nearly ended his career, and the resilience that helped him fight back.
Like with balloons and stuff, or get up your house with
basically got like a serious like wedding planner type style thing and like did it all in like candles. It was like this gorgeous
like a bachelor almost.
Early life and humble beginnings. Justin Bieber was born on March 1st, 1994, in London, Ontario, Canada, to a young mother, Patty Millett. His parents were never married, and Justin grew up in modest circumstances, raised primarily by his mother with support from his grandparents. Music was always a part of his life. He taught himself to play drums, guitar, piano, and trumpet, showing remarkable talent from an early age. At 12 years old, Justin entered a local singing competition and placed second. His mother began uploading videos of his performances on YouTube to share with friends and family. These videos would change his life forever. Talent manager Scooter Braun stumbled upon Bieber's YouTube page and immediately saw potential in the young singer. After connecting with Bieber's family, Braun flew him to Atlanta to meet with Usher, who was impressed enough to help sign him to a recording contract. Almost overnight, Justin Bieber went from an ordinary Canadian kid to a rising star in the American music industry. The meteoric rise to fame. In 2009, Bieber released his debut single, One Time, which became an international hit. Soon after, his debut album, My World, turned him into a global sensation. Songs like Baby cemented his status as the newest teen heartthrob. By the time he was 16, he was selling out arenas, appearing on talk shows, and performing in front of adoring crowds around the world. His signature hairstyle and charming personality made him the object of affection for millions of teenage fans. But with fame came enormous pressure. Bieber was still a child, yet he was expected to perform at an adult level. He was constantly surrounded by cameras, fans, and critics, leaving him with little room for privacy or personal growth. Every move he made, every word he spoke, was scrutinized. Fame elevated him quickly, but it also began to chip away at his innocence. The isolation of fame. While millions of fans dreamed of living Bieber's life, the reality was far different. Behind the scenes, Justin struggled with the isolation that came from being famous so young. He could not live like a normal teenager. Going to the mall, attending school, or hanging out with friends became impossible. Everywhere he went, he was chased by fans and paparazzi. Bieber later admitted that the attention became suffocating. He had no outlet to process the immense pressure he was under. He had wealth, fame, and success, but he lacked freedom and normalcy. This isolation planted the seeds for the struggles that would come later. The beginning of scandals. As Justin entered his late teens, the cracks in his image began to show. The once innocent teen idol started making headlines for the wrong reasons. He was caught on camera using inappropriate language, making offensive jokes, and behaving recklessly. His relationships also became a subject of intense media scrutiny, particularly his on and off romance with fellow pop star Selena Gomez. Bieber's behavior started to spiral. He was accused of vandalism, egging a neighbor's house, and being rude to fans and photographers. Reports of wild parties, excessive drinking, and drug use became common. What once was a carefully managed image of a wholesome pop star turned into that of a troubled young celebrity losing control. The DUI arrest and public meltdown. One of the lowest points in Bieber's career came in 2014 when he was arrested in Miami for driving under the influence, resisting arrest, and driving with an expired license. Mugshots of the once beloved pop star went viral, symbolizing his dramatic fall from grace. The arrest shocked his fans and fueled the narrative that Bieber was a troubled celebrity who had been corrupted by fame. This period of his life was marked by a series of controversies, from legal troubles to altercations with paparazzi. The media portrayed him as arrogant, entitled, and self-destructive. His reputation took a serious hit, and many wondered if his career could survive.
It was just so overwhelming for me, everything, just the performance. I missed some cues, so I was a little disappointed at that, and just everyone, and just their
Bieber later admitted that he was using drugs heavily at the time and was in a dark place emotionally. Mental health struggles fame did not just affect Justin's public image. It deeply impacted his mental health. He confessed to struggling with depression, anxiety, and feelings of worthlessness. He said that the constant attention made him paranoid, and he often felt like a zoo animal trapped in a cage. In his documentary series, Bieber revealed how fame robbed him of his childhood and left him emotionally stunted. He admitted to relying on unhealthy coping mechanisms, including substance abuse, to deal with the pressure. Fame gave him wealth and success, but it also left him broken and searching for meaning. The role of relationships. Justin's relationships played a significant role in his rise and struggles. His romance with Selena Gomez was heavily publicized, and the ups and downs of their relationship became entertainment for the media. Fans took sides, with some supporting Selena and others defending Justin, creating a toxic environment that only added to his stress. Later, his marriage to model Hailey Baldwin, now Hailey Bieber, became another focal point of his life. While Hailey brought stability, their relationship also faced intense scrutiny. Bieber admitted that even after marrying Hailey, he carried scars from his past struggles and had to work hard to rebuild himself emotionally and spiritually.
Pumped. I love singing, I love dancing. I'm excited to get back on the road. I feel better.
Oh, good.
I'm not feeling sick anymore.
The redemption arc. Despite the chaos, Bieber managed to turn his life around. After years of turmoil, he began focusing on his mental health and spiritual growth. He leaned on his faith, found guidance in religion, and started therapy to address his struggles. Slowly, he began to rebuild his reputation and career. His 2015 album, Purpose, marked a turning point. With hits like Sorry and Love Yourself, Bieber showed musical maturity and vulnerability that resonated with fans. The album was a massive success and signaled his comeback, but more importantly, it reflected his personal growth and willingness to confront. Imagine today, Bieber speaks openly about the dangers of fame. He acknowledges how unprepared he was to handle the pressures of global stardom as a child. He admits that fame almost destroyed him, leading him into destructive behaviors that could have ended his career and even his life. Now he approaches fame differently. He sets boundaries, prioritizes his marriage and personal life, and focuses on his mental health. He understands that fame is not the measure of his worth and that success means nothing without peace and fulfillment. The bigger picture, fame and its dangers. Justin Bieber's story is not just about one pop star. It is a cautionary tale about what fame can do to young artists. The entertainment industry often prioritizes profit over the well-being of its stars, pushing them into the spotlight without preparing them for the consequences. For Bieber, fame provided everything he ever dreamed of, but it also came close to destroying him. His struggles highlight the importance of mental health, support systems, and the need for young celebrities to have guidance and protection. Without proper care, fame can quickly turn from a dream into a nightmare. Justin Bieber's journey from a small-town boy to a global superstar is nothing short of remarkable. Yet the very fame that brought him unimaginable success also nearly destroyed him. The pressures of constant attention, the isolation, the scandals, and the struggles with mental health painted a darker side of his life that the world often overlooked. What makes Bieber's story powerful is not just his fall, but his ability to rise again. Through self-reflection, therapy, faith, and love, he found a way to reclaim his life and career. Today, he is not just a pop star, but a symbol of resilience, reminding us that fame is not always glamorous. It can be dangerous, consuming, and destructive. But if there is one lesson to learn from Justin Bieber's life, it is that no matter how far one falls, redemption is possible. Fame almost destroyed him, but it also gave him the platform to share his truth and inspire others. Justin Bieber's story is a reminder that behind the glitter of celebrity lies a human being fighting battles we may never fully see.